Hey guys, welcome back, and it is time for another reaction video. And I just wrapped up a Ren video, and I said I was going to do most of his back catalog before I reacted to any of the more recent stuff. I know Money Game Part 3 has been out for a little while now, but for me, it's one of the more recent ones since I took a break from YouTube. So I decided to skip this one ahead and go ahead and react to it now. So if you're just now picking up on this video, I released 5 videos prior to this one today. If you're watching this one in the future, then go make sure to go back and check those out as well. And real quickly, if you guys want to help support my channel, head over to themelvinshop.com, pick up a piece of merch. Every 50th customer, I will contact you and you will receive a free item of your choice from my site. With that being said, let's get into Ren Money Game Part 3. All right, guys, so was that Ren playing the first go round, or is that Ren that just sat down, or was this camera trickery and both of them are Ren? Guess we're about to find out.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in Cypress security protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then a lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. 35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed up, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck. Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution? Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consume till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45, Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Wow. That was, I knew that he had mentioned that this was like the most ambitious video he was ever going to make when he put this one out. But this supersedes like what I was even expecting. Like, this makes me kind of feel like when I first watched Ren, period, when I saw Hi Ren. You know, that was a 9-minute song. This is a 9-minute song. Very much a performance piece. It's almost like a mini play. And the other money games, while they were very direct and to the point about his message, and they also were almost sort of like short films in a way, this one was just like next level. This one, like all the coordination of so many people coming in and out of frame, the cinematography of it was amazing. The audio quality was amazing. The story itself is an interesting take, you know, following somebody from basically birth all the way up to age 45 until the end of their life, and then finding a way to take that journey of one person and convey the message that he's conveying about his thoughts on money and power, and how that leads to a lot of greed and all sorts of other things. So yeah, I'm just kind of like lost in my thoughts, honestly. I'm sure I could watch this one 10 times and catch something different every time. I didn't want to pause too much throughout. I am curious though who was on the piano the second round, because he started it obviously, but then somebody else filled in for the remainder of the piano part. So who was playing that? Or did he play it himself and then it was just dubbed in? I don't know. But wow, I mean, like, this was the evolution of Ren, you know, from when I first started listening to him till now. He's just come a long way. I think he's going to continue to be an amazing musician, creator, artist. I mean, you can't really put him in one box because it's not just music. It's so much more than that. So I'm glad I skipped this one forward and got to react to it. Like I said in the last video, I'm going to continue trying to work through a lot of the older Ren content before I jump into the remainder of the new stuff. Maybe I'll kind of interlace a few of the more recent ones in between. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. It was really cool. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And following this, I've lost count now. I think this is the 6th video I've done today. And I've got 4 more reactions following this, if I'm not mistaken, and a photography video. So if you guys are watching this as they drop, there's 5 more videos to go. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.